So in this tutorial, we'll be talking about pretty much the basics of MasterCam, how you would operate it when you just get into MasterCam. Today's topic will be on the Home tab. Next video will be on the wireframe, and next video on the surfaces, etc. Now, we jump into the clipboard. Clipboard pretty much you can copy, cut, and paste certain things onto here. Let's say you make a piece and then you want to come and cut something from Google or another source or something related to that. You can come and paste it onto here, or you can press on a line, then go to here, copy, go back in the same place, paste. You can paste this. This is here. Set as a main color, so there's a main line, whatever, and we just press this and does its proper things. And there it goes. So now we go into attributes. Here you can see we can have a point style. We can in this you can choose the one to be dotted or anything of these patterns. And this one here will be about the thickness. And here you can see the wireframe color. Here is the solid color. Here is the surface color. Here's the clear color. Here is a set from the entity. And here is a set all. So these two we won't be using that much in these tutorials. We'll be mostly using the clear colors and the wireframe color. Solid, not that much, and surface, not that much. Here, line width, I think we're going to keep it as original. Here in line style, we can see if we want it to be dotted or something, so we'll be using that a few times throughout these tutorials. Now, just to work a little exercise with these, so first you select a line and you press on this. We won't be using this of the points that at all, so you can just ignore the fact that it's there. Here you can just, let's say for example, I want it to be a dotted. So you press on it, you go on to here, dotted, you press escape. So as you can see right now, I created the dotted line. Now, let's say this line here, we want it to be a certain width. So it'll be much more darker to the eye, but we won't be using that at all. We're just gonna be using the ordinary standard line over here. And then the last one here. So now as you can see, this one here will be, let's say, choosing for example as a clear color. For this one we can be using as for example solid color or surface color. But since if I choose a color right now and press on it, it's just gonna make it change colors. But if there was a big diagram and there was like for example in this section over here, Z plane, Z depth, and then the planes or the levels, that'll be much different, and you see how it shows different colors. Now as you can see here, we have one that's red and one that's pink, but I pretty much right there did a transformation and did a mirror to create this. But since I don't want these colors and I want everything in my diagram to be a basic color, I need to just press this one, clear colors. And it should all reset all these colors back into the regular blue color or standard color that's been put over here. As you can see, this one hasn't been touched because this one here, it only is a solid color. That can't be touched when you press clear color. Even if you press on it, it can be reset because this is the main color you can use. This one here, for this one, the main color was blue. Let's say all of this I started was yellow, and somehow it makes another color as red. It resets it all back to yellow. Now, we jump into organize. Organize here says you can either have a set of Z depth. What is the depth of the actual project? And here as the levels. We're going to be working on this a few times, the levels, to see we can make a few levels like to 3. And furthermore tutorial, we'll be making around 3 levels. I'll teach you guys what it is. Now we jump into delete. Here we can delete the entity. Let's say I don't want this line again. Press delete, eliminates it. Non-associative will not be touching, and duplicates is important. So let's say by accident you create multiple lines in one place. It's going to be hard to see. So then you press on the certain line, or you press on all of it if you want. Hopefully they're all identical. And then you press on duplicates, and to see, it will give you a chart. So let's say for example I press on this line, we're going to go and press duplicates. So if you can see here, it says points line whatever, but there is no duplicates. There is no duplicates, so that's when you know that it's one single line. Now we go to display. Here is going to be hide and hide and an arc center point, endpoints and blank. We won't be using this at all. Analyze, analyze entity, analyze distance, analyze toolpath, dynamic angle chain, check solid 2D area statistics. We won't be using that at all also. And then here for add-ons, run add-on. We won't be using that in our further tutorials, but we will be using the command finder multiple times. The command finder is really important, as you would know. Here you can then choose what do you want to find. For example, let's say I want to make a line. You just have to write down line, and it'll tell you line bisect, line closest, or line endpoints. So you'll go to your wireframe. So here then you're going to have to double click on it, and it gives you a line endpoint. So then now you can cancel it and make your line. There you go. Okay guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.